That's why a lot of you women now got, when you get married, your dresses are off colors. Right. Well, I'm gonna get a purple, red, green, because you know you're a slut, man. Yeah. You're not even gonna try to fake the funk anymore. It's pointless.
And like you said, gothic too.
Yeah, the gothics.
Yeah. Hey, on top of that, the fucking Ammonites.
No, go ahead. Yep.
I was gonna say that the Ammonites or Chinese, one of them, they wear white to their funerals and shit, but they retarded.
Right. Yeah. See, so you'll get that aspect of it too.
Yeah. My dad got married. His wife, she wanted to get married with a black dress on and shit, man. It's like, no, this bitch is wicked, man. And everybody around was telling my dad that she was a wicked ass bitch, man. But he didn't want to. He was blinded, man, by that bitch's wickedness, man.
You got the Illuminati too, the Skull and Bones, the Golgotha, and the Freemason sign, which the Golgotha means the place of the skull. And like the brother brought out Gothic, right? And they're all into that vampirism, drinking blood. You white people started that, drinking blood. And then the brother showed us a picture, the Kariah from LA sent it out, where these Edomites, the woman delivered her baby in a hot tub, and her whole family is in the hot tub, and there's blood all in the tub. And they're all sitting in the blood, and they got the baby, and they're all smiling and shit. Like, she probably even pooped in that shit. You're all just in there. Like, why would you want to be in the same room as that, man? You're not supposed to see each other's nakedness anyway.
Right. They gonna eat the umbilical cord and the doo-doo.
Yeah, he probably ate the umbilical cord. Who knows what you did, man, but that's just nasty.
Let alone be up in like bitches full of blood, man. You might as well fucking
gross, man.
Put your face in administration.
Yeah, and you Edomites, you women are sucking bloody tampons on YouTube and shit, man. They'll let a bitch suck her tampon on YouTube, a bloody tampon on YouTube, but we can't say fuck you crackers. White man's the devil. I wonder why. You know, it's all too clear and evident, man. Yeah, come on, we can go more.
We got no umbrellas, huh?
Nah, we don't got none.
Thanks, Carter. Thank you.
Verse 3. Salute. Isaiah 14, chapter verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? And the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right, so he's broken the scepter and the staff of the wicked people. That's America. That's why your whole empire is crumbling. All the nations that were confederate with thee are against thee and brought thee even to thy border. Right? Did we get that Revelation 2nd chapter yet?
We didn't pull it out yet.
Pull that out real quick before we get any further.
Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Right, so we're going to have power over the nations. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Right, so we're going to rule you with the rod of iron. Your rod is being broken and taken out of your hand. So there's always an exchange of power. Just like in a marathon, the baton has to go to someone else. Just like the Olympic races, the torch has to be lit and passed on to someone else. And that's like in Transformers. When Optimus Prime died, and I'm talking about the 80s film, he had to pass on the matrix of leadership. He had to pass on the spark or the life. Just like when we have kids, we pass on a spark. We pass on a life. And part of us is in that seed. So that when we come back with that same spirit.
Let me write this real quick, bro. The Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Right, you see? He said, ask, and I will give thee the nations for an inheritance. And Yahweh Shai said, ask anything in my Father's name, and it shall be given unto you. See, so that's what separates a man of the Lord from just a regular Jake, man. Is because that's something we actually want, to crush skulls righteously of our enemies, because our forefathers have never gotten that payback. That's why, you know, the majority of our elders now you know, the elderly of our communities, they're pieces of shits, man, because they went through oppression and segregations. And even my own father got bussed into other schools, and he used to have to fight you damn crackers every day and shit. And for him to not, for him or any of you older people to not be upset about that shit, that don't fly, man. That does not fly. And then you're gonna raise us up talking about that shit and tell us to not get mad and don't use those words, don't call them peckerwoods and shit. You no, man. The Most High demands revenge and blood. He said he's gonna avenge the blood of his prophets, which you have slain, man, because we come unto you and you kill us, man. We've done nothing wrong except speak the words.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart.
Right, you old coons, you elderly of the community, you sold out. You sold out. What? A gift destroyed your heart. A bribe polluted your mind. Section 8, Social Security, pension funds, you know, tax exemptions, welfare, senior citizens discounts. You've been bribed out, man. Now you can sit at the front of the bus. Hey, shit, fuck it, you can drive the bus. Oh, you want to fix the bus? You want to be a person that makes the bus? You want to make parts for the bus? You want to make tires for it? You want to maintenance the bus? You do whatever you want now. And that's where you went wrong, man. That's where you went wrong. You took the gift. You took the bribe, man. Someone get the account in Maccabees with the elder who died to be an example. You know what I'm talking about? It's in 2nd Maccabees. Go ahead, finish that in 2nd.
Revelation 2:27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Right, so, hey, don't look at us crazy. We're not the only ones going to be doing it. Yahweh Shai is going to be doing it. He said, anyone who would not, that I should reign over and bring hither and slay them before me. And this is all because you people are disobedient, man. You don't want to deal with the law of the Most High, man. You don't want correction from the Father, so how would you want salvation from His Son? You can't have, this isn't Burger King, man. You can't have it your way with horse meat, man.
Hey, and them devils, they don't want no black man ruling over them. They don't want Yahweh Shai ruling over them. Obama's a Hamite, and these Peckerwoods, they hate that Hamite too, man. The elites just set it up to where they brainwash you motherfuckers enough to actually believe that America's all about diversity,
right, and
all
equality.
that bullshit, equality and shit, man.
Liberty and justice for all.
Proverbs 13 and 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored.
Right, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored, man. So you got, at the end of the day, you're your biggest enemy, because you're the person that's sitting down in front of that plate of pork. You're the person who's laying in bed with another man's wife. You're the person who's gonna go buy, sell, and trade on the Sabbath. You're the person who's gonna neglect even trying to regard these scriptures. You're to blame at the end of the day, man. It's on you. You have no excuse. That's why it says in John that you have no cloak for your sins. You have no cloak for your sins. We've come and we told it unto you. Therefore, you have no cloak for your sins, man. Just like Adam and Eve, man. Just like the nation of Adam. Okay, no cloak, man. You're found naked. You're exposed.
Yeah, okay. And Edomites try to make sense of stuff, but they only look at it from a carnal perspective, like karma, right? You can't talk about karma without incorporating spirituality with it, because how would that be governed then if it's just so cause and effect? You know, that's not always it wouldn't work unless there was a spiritual side to everything. You know, but Esau always want to look at it as a carnal and try to define things by a scientific perspective and completely ignore the spiritual side of it.